Have you ever noticed how your stomach and your mood seem connected? Like when you're nervous before a big presentation, your stomach feels all twisted up.
Oh, that's a classic example, Emily. And here's what's fascinating. That connection isn't just in your head, it's actually real science.
Welcome, everyone, to the English podcast for listening and speaking. I'm Emily, and I get so excited about health topics that could change your life.
And I'm Brian. While Emily gets excited about everything, I'm here to break down the science in simple terms so you can actually understand what's happening in your body.
Today, we're exploring something absolutely mind-blowing, the gut-brain connection. We're going to learn how your stomach and your brain are like best friends who are constantly texting each other.
More like they're having a non-stop phone conversation. And sometimes that conversation affects whether you feel happy, sad, anxious, or energized.
But here's the amazing part. We're not just talking about health today. We're going to improve your English at the same time. You'll learn vocabulary that will help you talk about your body and feelings in English.
Plus, we'll master cause and effect language. You know, sentences like, I feel tired because I ate too much sugar, or my good mood is due to eating healthy food.
Oh, and listeners, if you're loving this topic already, please hit that like button and share this episode with friends who care about their health. Your support helps us reach more English learners around the world.
We'll also teach you how to explain the connection between what you eat and how you feel. Trust me, this is useful vocabulary whether you're talking to a doctor, a friend, or just understanding your own body better.
So our goal today is simple. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why your gut and brain are connected, and you'll have the English vocabulary to talk about it confidently.
We'll keep it practical too. No complicated medical terms that nobody uses in real conversations.
Exactly. We want you to walk away thinking, wow, now I understand why I feel better when I eat certain foods, and I can explain it in English.
And Emily will probably get dramatically excited about probiotics and bacteria at some point.
I absolutely will, because this stuff is fascinating. Your gut contains trillions of tiny organisms that are basically running a whole ecosystem in your stomach.
See? There she goes already. But seriously, once you understand this connection, you'll start paying attention to how different foods make you feel.
And that awareness can literally change your mood, your energy levels, and your overall happiness. Plus, you'll sound smart talking about it in English.
Speaking of food and feelings, here's our first question for you. What's one food that instantly makes you feel better when you eat it?
Oh, I love this question. For me, it's definitely dark chocolate. Just one piece and I feel like I can conquer the world.
For me, it's probably a good cup of coffee in the morning. Without it, I'm basically useless.
Perfect examples. And by the end of today, you'll understand why these foods affect us the way they do, and you'll be able to explain it using perfect cause and effect English.
So listeners, think about your answer to that question. What food instantly improves your mood? Keep it in mind as we dive deeper into this topic.
And definitely share your answer in the comments. We love reading about your food experiences, and it helps other listeners practice their English too.
Now, before we explore the science, let me ask you this. Have you ever had a gut feeling about something? Like you just knew something was right or wrong, even though you couldn't explain why?
Oh my goodness, yes. That expression exists in English because our gut literally sends information to our brain.
Exactly. That's not just a metaphor. It's actually based on real biology. Your stomach has its own nervous system that communicates directly with your brain.
This is why I get so excited about this topic. The English language already knew what science is just now proving. Our gut and brain are deeply connected.
All right. Are you ready to dive into the science behind this connection? We'll start with the basics and build up your vocabulary step by step.
Let's do this. Your gut-brain education starts now.
So let's start with the basic question. What exactly is the gut-brain connection?
Picture this. Your stomach isn't just a bag that holds food. It's actually like having a second brain in your belly.
That's not Emily being dramatic for once. Scientists literally call the gut the second brain because it has its own nervous system.
It has over 500 million nerve cells. That's more than your spinal cord.
These nerves create a direct highway between your gut and your brain. So when something happens in your stomach, your brain knows about it immediately.
And when you're stressed or worried, your gut feels it too. That's why people say, I have butterflies in my stomach when they're nervous.
The technical term for all the bacteria and organisms living in your gut is your microbiome. Think of it as a busy city full of tiny residents.
Oh, I love that analogy. And just like a city, when everyone in your microbiome is happy and balanced, everything runs smoothly.
But when the balance gets disrupted, maybe you eat too much junk food or you're super stressed, the whole system suffers.
And here's where it gets really amazing. About 90% of your body's serotonin is made in your gut, not your brain.
Serotonin is basically your happiness chemical, so the gut influences your mood because it's literally producing the chemicals that make you feel good.
This is why I get so passionate about gut health. Your stomach is basically your happiness factory.
Let me give you a cause and effect example. I feel anxious because my gut bacteria are out of balance. The gut affects the brain directly.
Or you could say, my bad mood is due to poor gut health. Same meaning, different grammar structure.
The connection works both ways too. When you're stressed, your brain sends signals that can mess up your digestion.
Yes, like when I'm worried about something important, I literally cannot eat. My stomach just shuts down completely.
That happens because stress hormones tell your gut to slow down digestion. Your body thinks you need to fight or run, not digest lunch.
It's like your brain is saying, hey gut, we have bigger problems right now than breaking down that sandwich.
Exactly. And this is why understanding this connection is so important for your overall health and happiness.
Plus, when you can explain this in English, you sound incredibly knowledgeable. People are always impressed when you can talk about the microbiome and serotonin.
The vocabulary we're learning today: microbiome, bacteria, balance, nerves, serotonin. These words come up in health conversations all the time.
And the cause and effect grammar helps you explain relationships between different things, not just health topics.
For example, I sleep better because I exercise regularly, or my energy is high due to eating nutritious meals.
See how useful this grammar is? You can use it for explaining anything: work, relationships, hobbies, travel experiences.
Now here's something interesting. Different types of bacteria in your gut can influence your cravings for specific foods.
Wait, are you telling me that the bacteria in my stomach are making me want chocolate cake?
Actually, yes. Some bacteria thrive on sugar, so they send signals to your brain that make you crave sweet foods.
That's both fascinating and slightly terrifying. My gut bacteria have been controlling my dessert choices this whole time.
It's not control exactly, but they do influence your preferences. When you have a balanced microbiome, those cravings usually become more balanced too.
This explains so much about why I feel different when I eat different types of food.
Right? And here's another cause and effect example. My sugar cravings are strong because I have too many sugar-loving bacteria in my gut.
Or, I want healthier foods due to improving my gut bacteria balance.
The amazing thing is that you can actually change your microbiome by changing what you eat. It's not permanent.
So if you start eating more vegetables and fiber, the good bacteria multiply because they love that kind of food.
And as the good bacteria increase, they start sending different signals to your brain, which can improve your mood and energy.
It's like renovating the city in your gut. Out with the troublemakers, in with the helpful neighbors.
This is why doctors are starting to pay more attention to gut health when treating anxiety and depression.
Because they're realizing that sometimes the solution isn't just in your head, it's in your stomach too.
The research is showing that people with certain gut bacteria imbalances are more likely to experience anxiety and mood problems.
And when they fix the gut issues, their mental health often improves as well.
Now I have a question for our listeners. Have you ever felt stress in your stomach? Like before a job interview or an important exam?
Oh, this is such a universal experience. I remember before my first English presentation, my stomach was doing backflips.
That's the gut-brain connection in action. Your brain's stress signals were affecting your digestive system.
So, listeners, share in the comments. When do you feel emotions in your stomach? We'd love to hear your stories.
And try to use cause and effect language in your answer, like, my stomach hurts because I get nervous before presentations.
Or, my digestive problems are due to work stress. Practice that grammar while sharing your experience.
Next, we're going to dive deeper into how specific foods can change your mood and energy levels.
And trust me, once you understand this connection, you'll never look at your meals the same way again. All right, let's talk about the fun stuff. How different foods can literally change how you feel.
This is where the gut-brain connection becomes really practical. What you eat for breakfast can determine your mood for the entire morning.
Yes, like when I eat sugary cereal, I feel amazing for about 20 minutes. Then I crash and feel terrible.
That happens because sugar gives you quick energy, but then your blood sugar drops rapidly, which affects your brain chemistry.
So you could say, I feel energetic because I ate sugar, but then I feel tired due to the blood sugar crash.
Perfect example of cause and effect. Now let's talk about foods that actually support good mood long-term.
Oh, I have to mention probiotics. These are like little mood-boosting soldiers that you can eat.
Probiotics are basically good bacteria that you can add to your microbiome through food. Think yogurt, kefir, fermented vegetables.
When I eat Greek yogurt with berries, I genuinely feel happier within an hour. It's not my imagination.
That's because those probiotics are communicating with your gut lining, which then sends positive signals to your brain.
So I could say, my mood improves because I eat probiotic foods, or my happiness is due to maintaining good gut bacteria.
Exactly. Now, what about fiber? Emily gets excited about fiber too, which is honestly a little weird.
Hey, fiber is amazing. It feeds the good bacteria in your gut so they can do their job better.
When you eat vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, you're basically giving your gut bacteria a nutritious meal.
And happy gut bacteria make more serotonin, which makes you happier. It's like a mood-boosting chain reaction.
Here's a cause and effect sentence. I feel more balanced because I eat foods high in fiber.
Or, my stable mood is due to eating a variety of vegetables every day.
Now let's talk about the opposite, processed foods. These can really mess with your gut-brain connection.
Ugh, processed food is like sending toxic messages between your gut and brain.
When you eat highly processed foods with lots of chemicals and preservatives, it can disrupt your microbiome balance.
And then your gut can't produce serotonin properly, so your mood suffers as a result.
Plus, processed foods are often low in nutrients that your brain needs to function well.
So you might say, I feel sluggish because I ate too much processed food, or my low energy is due to poor food choices.
What about caffeine? That's a big one for mood and energy.
Oh, my relationship with coffee is so complicated. I love how it makes me feel initially, but sometimes I get jittery afterward.
Coffee affects everyone differently because it depends on your individual gut bacteria and how they process caffeine.
Some people feel calm and focused because coffee works well with their system. Others feel anxious due to caffeine sensitivity.
The key is paying attention to how your body responds to different foods.
Yes, like dark chocolate makes me feel creative and happy, but milk chocolate makes me feel sluggish.
That's probably because dark chocolate has compounds that support brain health, while milk chocolate is mostly sugar and fat.
So I could say, I feel inspired because dark chocolate contains mood-boosting compounds.
Or my creativity improves due to eating foods with natural antioxidants.
What about spicy food? I always feel more energetic after eating something spicy.
Spicy foods can trigger endorphin release, which are natural feel-good chemicals in your brain.
So spicy food lovers might say, I feel happier because spicy food releases endorphins in my brain.
Though some people experience digestive discomfort due to eating too much spicy food, which can negatively affect their mood.
True. It's all about finding what works for your individual gut-brain system.
This is why keeping a food and mood journal can be so helpful for English learners.
Oh, that's brilliant. You practice your English writing while discovering how foods affect you personally.
You could write things like, "Today I felt energetic because I ate oatmeal for breakfast," or "My afternoon slump was due to skipping lunch."
And over time, you'll start noticing patterns in both your English improvement and your energy levels.
Let's do a quick practice round. Emily, give me a wrong cause and effect sentence about food and mood.
Okay, how about I feel good due to I ate salad?
Nice try, but due to needs a noun or gerund after it. You should say, "I feel good due to eating salad."
Oh, right. Or I could say, I feel good because I ate salad. That works with a full sentence.
Perfect. Because takes a complete sentence. Due to takes a noun or ang form.
So, listeners, here's your practice activity. Write one sentence using because and one sentence using due to about how food affects your mood.
For example, I sleep better because I avoid caffeine after 2 p.m., and my good sleep is due to avoiding late caffeine.
Share your sentences in the comments. We love seeing you practice, and other listeners can learn from your examples too.
And don't worry if you make mistakes, that's how you learn. We'll probably feature some of your sentences in future episodes.
Now, what's really fascinating is that your food choices can create a cycle. Good foods lead to better mood, which leads to better food choices.
Exactly. When you feel good due to eating nutritious foods, you're more likely to continue making healthy choices.
But when you feel bad because of poor food choices, you might reach for more comfort food, which makes the problem worse.
Understanding this cycle helps you make conscious decisions about breaking negative patterns.
And having the English vocabulary to describe these patterns helps you communicate with doctors, nutritionists, or even just friends about your health.
Next up, we're going to explore the emotional side, how stress and feelings affect your gut health.
Now let's talk about something we all experience, stress, and how it absolutely wreaks havoc on our poor stomachs.
Here's the thing about stress. Your brain doesn't distinguish between a real tiger chasing you and a stressful email from your boss.
Both situations trigger the same response in your body, which means your gut gets the message, emergency, shut down digestion.
When you're stressed, your body produces hormones like cortisol and adrenaline that directly affect your digestive system.
So you might say, my stomach hurts because I was nervous about the presentation, or my digestion problems are due to work pressure.
The gut-brain connection works so fast that you can literally feel stress in your stomach within seconds of getting bad news.
Yes, like when my phone rings with an unknown number, my stomach immediately tenses up.
That's your gut responding to your brain's anxiety signals before you've even answered the call.
And then, if it turns out to be a spam call, I feel silly, but my stomach is still twisted up from the stress reaction.
This is why chronic stress is so damaging to gut health. Your digestive system never gets a chance to work normally.
When you're constantly worried, your gut bacteria balance gets disrupted because stress hormones kill off the good bacteria.
So people might say, my gut health declined because I've been under constant stress, or my bacterial imbalance is due to chronic anxiety.
And here's the cruel irony. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, it makes you more anxious and stressed.
It becomes a vicious cycle. Stress hurts your gut, damaged gut increases anxiety. More anxiety creates more stress.
This is why I get so dramatic about stress management. It's not just about feeling calm, it's about protecting your entire digestive system.
Emily's right, though she's being typically dramatic about it. Stress management is genuinely crucial for gut health.
I am not being dramatic. When I'm stressed, I can't eat anything without feeling nauseous.
Actually, that's a perfect example of the gut-brain axis in action. Your brain's stress signals are directly affecting your stomach's ability to function.
Exactly. Some people get stomach aches because they worry too much, while others develop digestive issues due to ongoing emotional tension.
And then there's stress eating, which is another fascinating aspect of this connection.
Oh my goodness, don't get me started on stress eating. When I'm overwhelmed, I crave chocolate, ice cream, basically anything sweet and comforting.
That happens because stress depletes your serotonin levels, so your brain starts craving foods that might boost those feel-good chemicals.
But the foods we crave when stressed are usually the worst ones for our gut health.
Right, so you might say, I eat junk food because I feel overwhelmed. Or, my poor food choices are due to emotional stress.
And then you feel guilty about eating badly, which creates more stress, which makes you want to eat more junk food.
Another vicious cycle. Your emotions affect your gut. Your gut affects your food choices. Your food choices affect your emotions.
This is exactly why understanding the gut-brain connection is so life-changing. Once you see these patterns, you can start breaking them.
The good news is that you can also create positive cycles instead of negative ones.
Yes, when you manage stress well, your gut bacteria stay balanced, which helps you feel calmer, which makes stress management easier.
Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or regular exercise can break the stress gut cycle.
Because when you're relaxed, your digestive system can work properly, and healthy digestion supports better mood.
So someone might say, I digest food better because I practice stress management, or my improved gut health is due to regular meditation.
What's really interesting is how different people have different stress reactions in their gut.
Some people lose their appetite completely when stressed, while others can't stop eating.
And some people get stomach aches, while others experience digestive issues in different ways.
It depends on your individual gut-brain communication patterns and your microbiome composition.
But regardless of how stress affects your gut, the solution involves both managing the stress and supporting your digestive health.
You can't just ignore one side of the equation. Both your mental state and your gut health need attention.
This is why I always tell people, when you're going through a stressful period, be extra kind to your stomach.
Meaning eat gentle, nourishing foods, and avoid things that are hard to digest when you're already dealing with stress.
Like maybe skip the spicy takeout when you're having a crisis at work.
Your gut is already working overtime dealing with stress hormones. Don't make its job harder with difficult foods.
And here's something I find fascinating. Certain foods can actually help your body handle stress better.
Foods rich in B vitamins, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids can support your nervous system during stressful times.
So you could say, I handle stress better because I eat foods that support my nervous system.
Or, my stress resilience improved due to eating more nutrient-dense meals.
It's like giving your gut-brain connection the tools it needs to stay strong during difficult times.
Now here's our question for listeners. What food do you reach for when you feel stressed?
Oh, this is going to be so interesting. I bet we'll get answers like chocolate, ice cream, chips, comfort foods from childhood.
And there's no judgment here. We all have stress foods. The important thing is understanding why we crave them.
Exactly. Maybe you eat cookies because they remind you of feeling safe and loved as a child.
Or you might crave salty snacks due to stress depleting certain minerals in your body.
Share your stress food in the comments and try to explain why you think you crave it using cause and effect language.
For example, I eat chocolate when I'm stressed because it makes me feel comforted. Or my ice cream cravings are due to emotional overwhelm.
And don't worry if your stress food isn't the healthiest choice. We're all human. The goal is understanding the connection.
Next, we'll talk about how to build habits that support both your gut health and your emotional well-being.
Because once you understand these connections, you can start making choices that break those negative cycles we've been discussing.
Okay, so now that we understand how the gut and brain affect each other, let's talk about building healthy habits that support both.
Yes, this is where we get to be proactive instead of just reactive to whatever our gut-brain connection throws at us.
The key word here is routine. Small, consistent habits work better than dramatic changes that you can't maintain.
I learned this the hard way. I used to try these extreme health makeovers, but they never lasted because they were too overwhelming.
Right, so instead of saying, I'm going to completely change my diet tomorrow, you might start with, I sleep better because I avoid caffeine after 3 p.m.
Or, my morning energy is more stable due to eating protein with breakfast instead of just toast.
See how we're focusing on positive cause and effect relationships? We're building habits that create good outcomes.
And the beautiful thing is that small changes in your routine can create big improvements in how you feel.
Let's start with mindful eating, which is basically paying attention to how food makes you feel in the moment.
Oh, mindful eating was a game changer for me. Instead of just wolfing down my meals while checking my phone, I actually notice how different foods affect my body.
When you eat mindfully, you might discover that you feel more satisfied because you're actually tasting your food and recognizing when you're full.
And you might notice patterns like, I feel sluggish because I eat too quickly, or my digestion improves due to chewing my food thoroughly.
Another important habit is getting adequate rest. Sleep and gut health are more connected than most people realize.
When I don't sleep well, my gut feels off the entire next day. It's like my stomach is tired too.
That's because your gut bacteria follow circadian rhythms, just like the rest of your body. Disrupted sleep disrupts your microbiome.
So you could say, my gut bacteria are balanced because I maintain a regular sleep schedule. Or my digestive issues are due to staying up too late consistently.
Now, Emily, let's do a little role play. Pretend you're asking me for gut-brain health advice.
Okay, Brian, I've been feeling really moody and my stomach has been bothering me. What should I do?
Well, Emily, first I'd ask about your stress levels and sleep patterns. Are you getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night?
Honestly, no. I stay up late scrolling on my phone because I feel like it's my only me time after a busy day.
That's totally understandable, but your gut health suffers because late-night screen time disrupts your sleep quality and circadian rhythms.
So what would you suggest?
Maybe try setting a phone curfew 1 hour before bed and use that time for something relaxing that doesn't involve screens.
I could say I sleep better because I avoid screens before bedtime. Or my improved rest is due to creating a calming nighttime routine.
Exactly. Now let me ask you for advice. Emily, I tend to skip meals when I'm busy, and then I get irritable and my concentration suffers.
Oh, Brian, your blood sugar is probably crashing because you're not giving your brain steady fuel throughout the day.
So what should I do?
Start with simple, portable snacks that combine protein and fiber, like apple slices with almond butter or Greek yogurt with nuts.
That makes sense. I could say my energy stays stable because I eat small, balanced snacks, or my better focus is due to maintaining steady blood sugar levels.
And here's something I've learned. Meal prep isn't as complicated as people think. You can prepare healthy options because you plan ahead, not because you're a perfect person.
Right? It's about making good choices easier for yourself. If healthy food is readily available, you're more likely to choose it.
I feel more in control of my health because I spend Sunday afternoons preparing nutritious meals for the week.
Or you might say, my consistent healthy eating is due to having prepared meals ready when I'm hungry.
What about hydration? I always forget to drink enough water, but I notice I feel better when I'm properly hydrated.
Water is crucial for digestion and for transporting nutrients to your brain. Dehydration affects both gut function and mood.
So someone might say, I think more clearly because I drink water throughout the day, or my better digestion is due to staying properly hydrated.
Another habit worth building is including fermented foods in your regular routine, even in small amounts.
Yes, I add just a small spoonful of sauerkraut or kimchi to my meals, and I genuinely notice a difference in how I feel.
You don't need huge portions. Even small amounts of fermented foods can support your microbiome because they contain diverse, beneficial bacteria.
I feel more balanced because I include fermented foods in my diet regularly. Or you could say my gut health improved due to adding probiotic foods to my meals.
The key is finding what works for your lifestyle and your preferences. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to gut-brain health.
Absolutely. Maybe you feel better because you eat oatmeal for breakfast, while your friend feels better due to eating eggs and vegetables.
The important thing is paying attention to how different foods and habits make you feel, then building routines around what works.
And being patient with yourself. These connections between gut and brain take time to establish and notice.
You might not see changes immediately, but consistent healthy habits create long-term improvements in both physical and mental well-being.
Now here's our practice activity for listeners. Write about one food that helps you feel good and explain why you think it helps.
Use cause and effect language. For example, I have more energy because I eat oatmeal with berries, or my stable mood is due to eating regular meals with protein.
And don't just think about it, actually write it in the comments. Practicing these sentences will help you remember both the grammar and the health concepts.
Plus, other listeners can learn from your examples and maybe discover new foods to try for their own gut-brain health.
We love seeing your progress in English and in understanding how to take care of your amazing body.
Next, we're going to have some fun with a cause and effect grammar workshop where Emily will probably make some hilariously wrong sentences.
Hey, I'm going to get them wrong on purpose to help people learn. That's totally different.
All right, everyone. It's time for our grammar workshop. Emily's going to demonstrate some common mistakes with cause and effect language, and I'll help fix them.
This is actually so helpful because I see English learners mixing up because and due to all the time. And honestly, I still make these mistakes sometimes too.
The basic rule is simple. Because introduces a complete sentence with a subject and verb, while due to is followed by a noun or an ing verb form.
Okay, let me try to mess this up on purpose. How about, I feel energetic due to I ate a good breakfast?
Nice try, Emily, but that's exactly the mistake people make. Due to can't be followed by a complete sentence.
So how should I fix it?
You have two options. Either say, I feel energetic because I ate a good breakfast, complete sentence, after because.
Or I could say, I feel energetic due to eating a good breakfast, using the ing form after due to.
Perfect. Let's practice this pattern with health examples. Listeners, repeat after us.
I sleep better because I avoid caffeine at night.
Now the due to version. I sleep better due to avoiding caffeine at night.
Let me try another wrong one. My stomach hurts due to I was nervous.
There's that mistake again. Due to needs a noun or ing form. How would you fix this?
My stomach hurts because I was nervous. Or my stomach hurts due to being nervous.
Exactly. The ing form being nervous works perfectly with due to.
Okay, listeners, repeat these sentences with us. First with because. I have more energy because I eat vegetables regularly.
Now with due to. I have more energy due to eating vegetables regularly. Has to.
Let me try a tricky one. My mood improved due to I started taking probiotics.
Wrong again. What's the fix, Emily?
My mood improved because I started taking probiotics, or my mood improved due to starting probiotics.
Great. Notice how we changed I started taking to just starting for the due to version.
This is actually really helpful. I can feel my brain organizing these patterns better as we practice.
Let's do some repeat after me drills. Emily will give the because version. Listeners repeat. Then I'll give the due to version.
I digest food better because I eat slowly.
Listeners now repeat. I digest food better due to eating slowly.
I feel calm because I practice deep breathing.
Your turn. I feel calm due to practicing deep breathing.
This is fun. Let me try to trick myself again. My energy is stable due to I don't skip meals.
Nope. Still making the same mistake. The correct versions are
My energy is stable because I don't skip meals. Or my energy is stable due to not skipping meals.
perfect. Notice the not placement in the due to version. Due to not skipping meals.
Oh, that's a good point. Negatives can be tricky with due to. You have to put not before the ing form.
Right, let's practice that. I don't feel anxious because I don't drink too much coffee.
And the due to version, I don't feel anxious due to not drinking too much coffee.
Let's try some more advanced examples. Emily, Give me a wrong sentence with because.
How about because of I exercise regularly, I sleep better?
Good catch. You mixed up because and because of. Because takes a complete sentence, but because of works like due to.
Oh, right. So I should say, because I exercise regularly, I sleep better, or because of regular exercise, I sleep better.
Exactly. Because of and due to follow the same pattern. They need nouns or ing forms after them.
So due to regular exercise, I sleep better would also work.
Yes. Now let's practice with some health vocabulary we've learned today. Repeat after Emily.
My microbiome is balanced because I eat fermented foods.
Now the due to version. My microbiome is balanced due to eating fermented foods.
I feel less stressed because I understand the gut-brain connection.
Your turn. I feel less stressed due to understanding the gut-brain connection.
Let me try one more silly mistake. My serotonin levels improved due to that I changed my diet.
Almost, you mixed in that which doesn't belong with due to. What's the fix?
My serotonin levels improved because I changed my diet, or my serotonin levels improved due to changing my diet.
Perfect. Remember, keep due to simple. No extra words like that or the fact that.
This practice is so valuable. When you can explain cause and effect relationships clearly, people really listen to what you're saying.
And in health conversations especially, being able to explain why something works helps people understand and remember the information.
Like when I tell friends, I have more energy due to eating protein with breakfast, they actually want to try it themselves.
Exactly. Clear cause and effect language makes you sound knowledgeable and helps others learn from your experience.
All right, listeners, here's your homework. Post 2 sentences in the comments about your health or eating habits.
One sentence should use because with a complete sentence after it.
And one sentence should use due to with a noun or ing form after it.
For example, I sleep better because I created a nighttime routine, and my improved sleep is due to having a consistent bedtime.
Don't worry if you make mistakes. That's how we learn. And we'll probably feature some of your sentences in future episodes.
Plus, other listeners can learn from your examples and practice correcting any errors together.
We love seeing your progress with both grammar and health awareness. You're building important skills for life.
Next up, we're heading into our final section with some memorable closing thoughts about the gut-brain connection. And Afra.
Wow, Brian, we've covered so much ground today. I feel like my brain is buzzing with all this fascinating information about the gut-brain connection.
And hopefully your gut is feeling good too, Emily. Let's recap the most important points for our listeners.
Yes, first and most importantly, your gut really is like a second brain. It has its own nervous system and directly communicates with your actual brain.
This means that what happens in your stomach affects your mood, energy, and mental clarity. You could say, I think more clearly because my gut health is good.
Or my stable emotions are due to maintaining a balanced microbiome. See how this cause and effect language helps us express these complex relationships?
Second key point. Your food choices have immediate and long-term effects on how you feel mentally and emotionally.
Right. It's not just about physical health. When I eat junk food, I feel sluggish and grumpy. When I eat nutritious food, I feel energetic and positive.
So listeners might say, I have better focus because I eat brain-healthy foods, or my mood improvements are due to choosing nutrient-dense meals.
Third important point. Stress and emotions directly impact your digestive system, and digestive problems can make stress and anxiety worse.
It's a two-way street. Your mental state affects your gut, and your gut health affects your mental state.
Which means taking care of one helps the other. I manage stress better because I support my gut health, or my anxiety decreased due to improving my digestion.
Fourth key takeaway. Small, consistent changes work better than dramatic overhauls that you can't maintain.
Yes, you don't have to completely change your life overnight. Small improvements in diet, sleep, and stress management create big changes over time.
Someone might say, I feel better overall because I made small daily changes. Or my health transformation is due to being consistent with simple habits.
Now let's create a practical action plan that listeners can actually use. Brian, what's the first step you'd recommend?
Start with awareness. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel for 1 week. Notice your energy, mood, and digestion.
I love this. You could keep a simple journal and write things like, I felt energetic all afternoon because I ate a balanced lunch.
Or, my stomach felt upset due to eating too quickly during my meeting. Just notice the patterns without judging yourself.
What's step 2 in our action plan?
Choose one small change to focus on for the next week. Maybe it's drinking more water or adding vegetables to 1 meal per day.
The key is making it so easy that you can't fail. I stay hydrated because I keep a water bottle at my desk.
Or my veggie intake increased due to adding spinach to my morning smoothie. Small changes, big results over time.
Step 3 in our gut-brain action plan?
Work on stress management. Find one simple technique that helps you relax. Deep breathing, short walks, listening to music.
Because remember, stress messes up your gut bacteria. I digest better because I take 3 deep breaths before eating.
Or my stomach feels calmer due to practicing stress reduction techniques. The gut-brain connection works both ways.
Step 4, be patient with yourself. These changes take time, and that's totally normal.
Your gut bacteria need time to rebalance, your brain needs time to form new habits, and your body needs time to adjust.
I see improvements because I'm consistent, not because I'm perfect. Or my health progress is due to patience and persistence.
Now, Emily, let's give our listeners some conversation. Starters they can use to practice this topic with friends or family.
Oh, great idea. You could ask someone, have you ever noticed that certain foods make you feel different emotionally?
Or, do you feel stress in your stomach when you're nervous about something? These questions help people think about the gut-brain connection.
And when you share your own experiences, use the cause and effect language we practiced. I sleep better because I avoid late-night snacks.
People are usually really interested in this topic because everyone has experienced the gut-brain connection, even if they didn't know what to call it.
Exactly. And having the vocabulary to discuss it makes you sound knowledgeable and helps others understand their own experiences better.
Let's wrap up with our favorite practical tips that listeners can start using immediately.
Number 1, eat slowly and mindfully. I enjoy my food more because I take time to taste it properly.
Number 2, stay hydrated throughout the day. My brain works better due to drinking enough water.
Number 3, include some probiotic foods in your routine, even in small amounts.
Number 4, get adequate sleep because your gut bacteria follow circadian rhythms just like you do.
And number 5, practice stress management that works for your lifestyle and preferences.
Remember, listeners, understanding the gut-brain connection gives you power over your health and well-being.
When you know why certain foods make you feel good or bad, you can make informed choices instead of just following random diet advice.
And when you understand how stress affects your gut, you can prioritize both mental health and digestive health together.
This knowledge helps you feel more in control of your body and your emotions, which is incredibly empowering.
So here's our final challenge for you. This week, try explaining the gut-brain connection to someone in your life using the cause and effect language we practiced today.
Share what you learn about your own gut-brain patterns. Teaching others helps reinforce your own learning in both English and health awareness.
Post about your experiences in the comments. We love hearing how you're applying these concepts in real life.
Thank you so much for joining us on this fascinating journey into the gut-brain connection. I hope you feel excited to start paying attention to how your amazing body works.
Remember, small changes lead to big improvements. Take care of your gut, and it will take care of your brain and your overall well-being.
Keep practicing your English, keep learning about health, and we'll see you next time on Advanced English Health Talk.
Until next time, listen to your gut, literally.